I'd like to introduce some guests that are with us tonight. Maybe if you want to stand up, USC Board of Trustee Tommy Cofield, USC Palmetto College Susan Elkins, Chancellor, Chris Nesmith, Associate Provost, Summer Yarborough, Assistant to the Chancellor, Janice Hoffman, Director of Business and Finance, Jay Darby, Director of Communications, Mayor Steve McDougall, Economic Development Director Johnny Jeffcoat, USC Sumter Dean Mike Sontag, and Academic Dean Eric Reisner. Okay, at this time, I'll turn it over to you, Dr. Little.
So thank you very much. But before I say this, I think it is fair to say that actually Julie drops the kids off at school. So I just want to make fair that if it gets back to her that I don't give her credit that she does the dropping off, it may be trouble. So I just want to say, but thank you very much. Yes, I have done it before. Yes, that's true. But again, thank you so much for your kind words. And this really launches into what we have next. So we have been working on this concept probably since I was hired in May of 2016. In June of 2016, the mayor wanted to eat lunch with me one day, and we started talking about this concept of what would happen if we could bring a higher education footprint to Lexington. And at first, it just started out as this dream, and we didn't really know how we were going to do it, but we kept plugging away at it, kept plugging away at it, and we were able through Dr. Elkins and her work to tonight. We're going to dedicate a transfer center from the USC's Palmetto College that will have a presence on Lexington Middle School's campus, and that they will be open for business on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 4 to 7 p.m., and that the purpose of that transfer center is to assist community members who have started a degree and have not finished, but have an opportunity to finish right here in Lexington, and taking courses online, but having a support system here in Lexington. We also have a wonderful partnership with USC's Palmetto College. They have, I can't even tell you the impact that they've had on our dual enrollment courses. This year we have more than 430 students taking dual enrollment courses, and that's in large part because of the work that USC Sumter has done, and USC Sumter is under that umbrella. We are working right now to establish an early college, and that early college will be an opportunity for our kids to graduate from high school with an associate's degree as well as a high school diploma free of charge. And that's in large part, again, because of our partnership with USC's Palmetto College. So while this is a new part of that partnership, this is not a new partnership. But this is the next step in this and the next iteration of this, and we are thrilled that we have these folks here. So tonight, we're going to do a ceremonial ribbon cutting, if you'll give us just a moment to do so. So I would like for the board, if you would join me out front just a second, and if we can get the ribbon and large scissors. We told the police officer that these were not weapons, that this is a actual, just scissors. You'll notice that we tried to create a ribbon that has all the high school colors incorporated with that, which is very nice. Oh, watch out. Watch out. Everybody ready? Again, thank you all so much for your partnership. This is going to be an incredible opportunity, and just to begin.
All right, thank you very, very much. It's great to be with you this evening, and let me say that after hearing all those accolades of Superintendent Little, I'm also in his cheerleading squad, so thank you very much, Superintendent Little, for all that you've done. It is wonderful to be here as we bring K-12 education and higher education together, because after all, it's about educating from birth to death, that lifelong learning. And we are just thrilled to be able to be here and do this. I would be remiss if I didn't thank those people who are here tonight, in addition to the superintendent, board members, and all the leaders here that have been involved in this project. Also with us, Trustee Tommy Cofield, who's been introduced, representing the USC Board of Trustees, a Lexington resident, and most importantly, his wife is also a teacher in this school system. So he certainly knows what's going on here in Lexington as well. Trustee Thad Westbrook could not be with us tonight. He is on a plane on his way back from California. He said, my plane lands at 8:30. If I get back, I'll come by. According to the superintendent, we're going to be adjourned by then. But to Mayor McDougall and to Johnny Jeffcoat, you two have been with us with Palmetto College since day one. I think it was a call from Mayor McDougall that said, would you come over to Lexington and talk to us a little bit about how we could work together and help extend Palmetto College into Lexington County. So Mayor McDougall, thank you for all that you've done, along with Johnny Jeffcoat. Economic Development, Director of Economic Development. And I know everybody in this audience realizes that education is economic development. So it's all about educating for the workforce, regardless of what level. First, we're getting people out of high school. Then we're giving them other opportunities, whether it be the associate degree, the bachelor's degree, or beyond. So thanks to both of you as community leaders, along with, I'm sure, many others that are not with us tonight, for everything that you've done. Now, I need to say just a little bit more about dual credit and early college, because, you know, we've talked first about getting a bachelor's degree on the back end. Maybe somebody needs to finish what they started years ago. But the other opportunity that we are thrilled to provide is helping people get a head start on college. And whether it be one course, whether it be one semester, 1 year, or a full associate's degree with 2 years of early college, think about how much money that saves families and students. You know, if you've got a year under your belt, that's 1 year you've saved. If you've got half of it finished, you've just cut the price of college in half. So we are thrilled that USC Sumter, Dean Sontag, Dean Reisenhower stepped up to the plate and have done everything that they could do to help increase our dual credit offerings. And now we're looking forward to the next exciting thing being early college. And then I guess the last thing that I'll say is, of course, we're here tonight to cut this ribbon on actually a physical presence in the middle school. That's something that these two started 3 or 4 years ago when we began these conversations. And then again, Superintendent Little, the school system, stepped up and said, we have some space in the middle school. Let's see if we can't make this happen. So we do have our space available. We open tonight, and we'll be open on Tuesdays and Thursday nights from 4 to 7. Again, trying to do everything that we can do to help people have more educational opportunities, whether that be starting college early or finishing something you started years ago. So again, thank you for all that you've done, and it's a privilege to be with you tonight.